Part 3, make your money work for you. The air was cool, and the smell of fallen leaves filled the small town of Oakhaven. Elias sat on a bench in the town square, resting after a long day at the garage. His hands were dirty from work, but he didn't mind. He felt proud because he had saved more money than ever before, over $8,000. As Elias enjoyed the quiet evening, he heard a familiar voice. Well, look who's here. Elias looked up and smiled. It was Mr. Henderson, the kind old man who had taught him important lessons about money. Mr. Henderson, Elias said, standing up. He shook the old man's hand. Mr. Henderson smiled. It's good to see you, Elias. I wanted to ask, how is your saving going? Elias grinned. It's going well. I've saved over $8,000. It's amazing how much I can save when I try. Mr. Henderson nodded. That's great. You're doing a good job saving for your future. But tell me, where do you keep your money? Elias hesitated. Well, I keep it safe under my mattress. Mr. Henderson laughed. Under your mattress? Elias, my boy, that's not safe. That's lazy. Elias frowned. What do you mean? I'm not spending it. It's just sitting there for when I need it. Mr. Henderson leaned forward. Elias, money is like a tool. If you don't use it, it does nothing. Right now, your money is like a wrench in your toolbox. It's just sitting there. It's not helping you build anything. Elias scratched his head. But isn't saving the most important thing? Saving is only the first step, Mr. Henderson said. The real secret is to make your money work for you. You see, money isn't just for keeping, it's for growing. If you invest your money, it can create more money over time. Invest, Elias asked. Isn't that dangerous? What if I lose everything? Mr. Henderson smiled. Yes, some investments are risky, but not investing is also risky. If you keep your money under your mattress, it's not just sitting there, it's losing value. Every year, things become more expensive. What $8,000 can buy today might not be enough in 10 years. So, by doing nothing, you're actually losing money. Elias's eyes widened. I never thought about it like that. Most people don't, Mr. Henderson said. But that's why I want to help you understand. Investing is not about gambling. It's about putting your money in smart places so it can grow. Elias thought for a moment. Okay, but how do I start? I don't know anything about investing. That's where learning comes in, Mr. Henderson said. Investing is like any skill. It takes time to learn. But you don't have to be an expert. You just need to understand the basics and take small steps. He pulled out a small notebook and a pen. Let me explain something important, he said, drawing a small circle. This is your money. If you invest it, it can grow over time. This is called compound interest. He drew arrows around the circle. Let's say you invest $1,000. Over time, that money earns more money. If you leave it there, the new money also starts earning money. It's like a snowball rolling downhill. It gets bigger and bigger as it goes. Elias nodded slowly. So, the longer I leave my money, the more it grows? Exactly, Mr. Henderson said. That's why starting early is important. The more time your money has, the more it can grow. Elias looked at the drawing. This makes sense, but where should I invest? What should I do first? Mr. Henderson smiled. Start small and simple. A good place to begin is with something safe, like a group of strong companies. These are called index funds. They let you invest in many companies at once. That way, if one company does badly, you don't lose everything. He handed Elias the notebook. Here's your homework. Learn about index funds. When you feel ready, open an account and start with a small amount, maybe $500 or $1,000. Take your time and don't rush. Elias nodded, feeling determined. I'll do it. I'll start learning and take that first step. Mr. Henderson patted him on the shoulder. That's the spirit, Elias. Remember, the goal isn't to get rich fast. It's to build a strong future. With time, patience, and discipline, you'll be amazed at what you can achieve. As the sun set, Elias felt excited. He wasn't just saving money anymore. He was learning how to make it grow. And with Mr. Henderson's help, he knew he was on the right path. In a part 3, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next part of the story.